I am Reverend Gary Schulte, the Conference Minister of the New Hampshire Conference of the United Church of Christ. I'm before you to speak as a denominational executive of the largest Protestant denomination in the state of New Hampshire. We have some 25,000 members in 142 local congregations across the state. I'm here this afternoon to personally encourage the Senate to pass House Bill 436 as a matter of justice and equality for all persons. This bill guarantees that same-gender couples in a committed, loving relationship will be treated equally under the law. The enactment of civil unions was an important first step in assuring civil rights of lesbian and gay couples, but it created a second-class status for those in these relationships. Now is the time for moving to full marriage equality in our state. The New Hampshire Conference United Church of Christ voted to be an open and affirming conference at its 204th annual meeting in June 2005. This means that the conference values and welcomes all of God's people, regardless of their sexual orientation. Working for full marriage equality is one way that we say to our LGBT brothers and sisters that they are valued and respected members not only of our churches, but also of our society. On July 4th, 2005, at the 25th General Synod of the United Church of Christ in Atlanta, Georgia, delegates assembled voted to support a resolution calling for equal marriage rights for all people. It was the right thing to do. Now the New Hampshire Senate also has the opportunity to do the right thing by moving this legislation forward, sending it to the governor's desk in hope that it will become the law in our state. In advocating for the passage of this bill, I remind you that this is a matter of civil rights. Those of us in the faith community will continue to have the responsibility to decide whether or not to marry a particular couple. This law will not take away the freedom to faithfully practice one's religious convictions, but it will give the freedom to those who believe our faith calls us to act with justice, kindness, and care for all God's people. Moreover, I believe the state has a moral responsibility to treat all people equally, respecting all as first-class citizens. Passage of this measure is a matter of morality, and it is the right thing to do. I thank you for your service as senators in this state, and I will keep you in my prayers as you do this very, very important work to ensure that all people are treated with justice and equality. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Schulte. Why don't you go ahead and